South Shore's Morning News rolls on. Great to have you here. Welcome to October. It is the 1st of October, 2025. Thanks for watching us up on YouTube. Hello to our YouTubers out there. Thank you for tuning in. And you will see if you're watching us on YouTube. And your camera, guys, is right over there. You can say hi there. I've got two special guests in here. Christine in studio with me this morning, and I am excited. Joining us in studio today, we have from Sullivan's Castle Island, we have the owner, Adrienne Sullivan. Adrienne, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks, Rob, for having us.
Great. Welcome in. And you've also brought with you the general manager of the Hanover location at Hanover Crossing, and that is Laura Lambert.
Good
Laura,
morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming in. Lambert, that's a popular Hanover name, I think, the Lambert.
It is.
I was going to say, that's right. I grew up in the town of Hanover, I was telling you, and it was so fun because Laura was mentioning it's kind of, when I think about it, it's like full circle for you. Working at the Hanover Mall, you said at the Friendlies.
Yes.
And Hanover supported two Friendlies at the time. And here she is now. As I said, the mall's gone, but it's been transformed into a vibrant, just a gathering for the community. And now you're the general manager of the Sullivan's Castle Island. How about that?
Yes.
It's pretty amazing.
It is kind of amazing
We are
to
so
see.
lucky to have Laura as GM in Hanover.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Rocking it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Adrienne, welcome in. And I know last time I was on vacation, so I missed you
Yes.
when you were in studio. But this is fun because we're gonna talk about a contest we're gonna get to in just a little bit.
Yes.
But I thought it'd be kind of fun again, just to remind everybody about the history of kind of what led up to this wonderful Hanover location.
Sure. So I'll give you a little. I'll try to be brief. The history, right? The history of Sullivan's Castle Island was started by my husband's father, my husband's grandfather, right? So,
Wow.
so we have actually 4 generations of the Sullivan family.
Think about that.
Since in 1951, Brendan, my husband, his grandfather Dan, started a hot dog stand at Castle Island. The old Civil War fort era.
Yeah.
So from there, Brendan's dad, Dan Jr., ran it. And then Brendan and I bought the business in 2008. Brendan legally will say he worked there since he was 14, but it's okay because he was a family member. He's actually worked there since he was 11. 11 years
Wow.
old.
Okay.
And so you can kind of do the math there on that one. And recently we're starting to gear up to celebrate 75 years. 75 seasons in Southie.
Wow.
And
Congratulations on
yeah.
that is exciting. Yeah, that's worth the ringing the bell there.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
So, 75 years. And so when you say Sullivan's, I think obviously that's what comes to mind. Everybody thinks of that original location.
Right.
But since you said March 2023, you expanded. It was something you wanted to do. Obviously, we talked about COVID in the way, but you guys said you always wanted to come closer to this area, right?
Right. So, I mean, I think you don't need to look far to realize we're so blessed to be in Southie and carry on the stewardship of being on Castle Island. But we notice more and more, especially because we were seasonal, right? And we still are seasonal in Castle Island based on the weather. So we're open from March to November. Brendan really wanted to expand to the South Shore, and it just was a natural progression because that's where most of our customers are coming from. And a lot of COVID put a lot of things on ice for a lot of people, but we were lucky to be able to come out of COVID and start really looking seriously. And Prep out of Ohio was redeveloping that whole area that was the mall.
Yeah.
And we were able to grab a flagship corner location, and we ran with it.
Yeah.
So it's a complete departure in one way because it's a full service, full bar, year-round restaurant, and this is where Laura comes in and is shooting for the rafters on what we're doing here. She's amazing in terms of the completely different business model, but you're going to get the same. Same menu items and then some, but you're really going to get that sense of community, and I think that's we're in year 3, and every day I walk in, there's just a new set of regulars. There's, Laura always says, there's a, new PTO group coming in. It's any time of day, from like lunch to evening to our trivia nights on Thursday. So it's really, one of the things we're most proud of is really creating a sense of community instantly.
Yeah,
3 years instantly, right? But instantly.
But you're
3
right.
years in, yeah.
Because I think, in history, when it comes to, just because we live in New England and it snows here, and so you're right. We've had a lot of places that have been similar to that model. Your favorite, that you wait in line for it to open. It's there. You get excited. And then you get very sad and depressed when it closes. And so that's kind of, you've been doing that for so long. And then you're right, to go to a all-time, all-around restaurant, it was definitely a change, but it sounds like it's been amazing down there.
Yeah, we've really learned a lot, and we're just hitting our stride now, which is great. So we have, I'll let Laura speak to the amazing menu and the team that she's created there is really, you're always going to get.
I do have an amazing team.
Yeah,
from my high school kids to my adult servers and bartenders and my kitchen crew, everybody is just family, and everybody treats everybody as family. It's not like your normal, I guess, job. We're really very close-knit.
Yeah, well, it does sound like that. I mean, because you're right. I mean, you got the two locations. This is, there's nothing wrong with the large chains and things, and that's a different kind of thing. But it's got a different feel. Obviously, you guys know the area. This is your area. You know the people. You know the turf. So let's talk about some of the things that people can do at Sullivan's that they might not know about. Because there's probably some people that still only maybe visited the original, but we'd like to encourage them to try out the Hanover location. So what can people do there in addition to just going in themselves? They can schedule events?
Sure. So we have a large restaurant that offers plenty of space for anything from a christening to a trivia PTO night. We do birthday parties. We do bereavements. We've done after marathon parties. We can really customize to anything that the guest wants, from their first call to like their final farewell. Yeah. Like their vision, we take on. That's our challenge. Yeah. And we usually hit it right on point every time.
It's pretty
amazing.
And
they leave smiling, so.
Yeah, because I think the way the restaurant was set up, I remember eating in something. There was like a room or something or an area where somebody, I think, was having a birthday party when I was there, when we were just having like a dinner, right? So you can kind of have an area. And
correct. So we can break off different areas of that large space for parties. That's
a good spot. And it's so good anyways, by the way. As you know, it's my favorite cinema now. I love the cinema that's there. So yeah, you can get a bite to eat, before the movies or after, depending on when the show is. That must work out, as you said, that location, right?
Correct. So like this weekend's a big Swiftie weekend. Taylor Swift is playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll expect to see a lot of the Swifties there. They'll be out on the patio and inside all dressed up. And that's what we love about the restaurant and getting all the pictures and everybody coming in smiling and enjoying the food and then realizing, wow, they have a full bar. I didn't realize they had the space. So that's what we're trying to get out there.
Wow.
Yeah. And you can reserve a table for, you can reserve tables for, we do have a lot of walk-in space. We have 175 seats. You can reserve tables, for 6 people and above, and order off the menu. Or Laura is the person you would be working with. So you call with an inquiry, or you email us, or you send us an Insta message, and you're going to talk to Laura. Laura's going to say, "What do you need? Wow. How can we help? What's your vision for this? What's your budget? How can we make this, the most fruitful event for you?" And that's kind of like our high touch, high customer service component that just is extended.
Now, would you cater if I wanted to have you a cater event? Do you guys do that too?
We do. Absolutely. Oh, wow. We do have catering. We have buffet style. We have like a formal sit down option. We pretty much can do whatever the guest needs. Whatever you need, we'll work with you and figure it out.
Wow.
And then along with the lines of the walk-ins, like we have walk-in 30s, a lot of sports teams. I'll never turn anybody away. I'll find a space for someone. So
that's great.
That's a great option as well.
We're chatting this morning with Adrienne Sullivan, the owner of Sullivan's Castle Island, and Laura Lambert is the general manager at the Hanover location. That's where it is, Hanover Crossing. And, of course, you can find out more on the website, sullivanscastleisland.com. Looks like you can order online as well. A lot of people love doing that, so that's another good option. And we're also going to be mentioning, because I know we're just about out of time, I promised, you guys are partnering with us. We're going to have a fun contest that's going to be kicking off next week. Can you believe it?
Yes.
So this is exciting.
So this is going to be fun.
All right.
So you ready?
This is how it works. We're ready. You guys ready?
You guys ready?
Sullivan.
How good are we at trivia? Southie Hanover trivia with a little bit of Sully spice. Ooh. All right. So
how does it work?
All right. We're calling it Sully or Seagully.
Okay.
Right?
Sully or Sea Gully?
Sully or Sea Gully. So
Okay.
so starting October 8th, a week from today, through October 28th, we are going to work with you guys at WATD and give away three $50 gift cards every day. So you have
50?
to $50.
Oh my
$50.
gosh. Okay, I thought it was like going to be like a $20.
No,
Oh,
we
wow.
want you guys to enjoy the full Sully's experience, have a drink on us, have an appetizer, an entree.
$50, that's great.
You could bring a couple of people with that.
That'll be fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are very reasonably priced. So it's Sully or Sea Gully.
Yeah.
Right? So Sully is a true statement, right? Like back to 1951. Yep, that's Sully. That's a true
That
statement.
would be true.
Sea Gully is no, so we're famous in Southie for the we call it the Seagull Mafia. Like there's literally
Oh my gosh, yeah.
like if some
Those have become memes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the poor unsuspecting
I know.
patron that walks out trying to eat a hot dog and walk and eat a hot dog at the same time, and you're dive bombed by the first seagull,
Oh my
and then the
God.
second seagull swoops in and takes your food.
They're so good.
So yeah,
They're good
so
at that, yeah.
we don't like that,
No.
right? And we don't like people feeding the seagulls,
No,
right?
no,
So
do not feed the
do not
seagulls.
feed the seagulls. Thank God we do not have that problem in Hanover.
not.
We have like the herons off of South River or North River, but no,
They're not as bad, yeah.
But that's so. Sully or Sea Gully 3 times a day.
Yeah.
From October 8th to 28th, Monday through Friday, you have your chance to win a $50 gift card here on WATD if you answer the question correctly.
Ooh, okay.
So it's Sully is true, Sea Gully is false.
Yeah.
And so
boy.
that's going to be a lot of fun. And
Yep.
then on October 29th, Laura's going to be back with our GM, Chris Lane.
Yeah.
Our GM from Southie and our DO for both locations, Christopher Lane, who's a 40-year employee of Sullivan's. So Laura and Chris are going to be back on October 29th to pull the grand prize winner of
wow.
a private party at Sully's.
Yeah.
So you have a $1,000 budget. You can bring 20 people, or you can can work
gosh.
with Laura and customize. Maybe you want an ice cream sundae party for 50 people. You can
Yes.
customize that with
Yes.
Laura.
Correct.
So the grand prize will be chosen on October 29th of all of the
Wow.
the winners of
That's
of
incredible.
the month.
Oh.
The month. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, I can't wait to
Yeah.
get started. All right, we're going to be doing it 3 times a day, once with us in the morning, once in the midday with Audrey, and then Quinn in the afternoon. So there you go. It's going to be great. This is so fun, and thank you for partnering with us on this. This is so excited, and for coming up, I think, with all the questions as well. So I'm excited. I'm intrigued.
We have 75 years of history, so it was easier to do the trivia
a lot
questions.
of good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. I
Yeah.
suppose you have a lot to
Yes.
work with there,
Yeah.
and that's a good thing. And Adrian Sullivan, the owner of Sullivan's Castle Island, and Laura Lambert, general manager of Hanover, Sullivan'sCastleIsland.com. We're going to be starting next week, so get ready for that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And get on over there and get yourselves. I think we're all hungry now, so get on over to Sullivan's Castle Island. And Adrian and Laura, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks,
you for
Rob.
having us.
We look
Thank
forward
you.
to the promotion. And
love it.
Giving
It's
away
gonna be a
gift
lot of fun.
cards, giving
That'll
away
be a lot
lunches
of
and dinners.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
love that. That's
We look
great.
forward
Thank
to
you
it.
both for
Thanks,
coming in.
Rob.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.